Hello, Nikki here, and welcome back. This is episode number 2, uh, Living in My Reality. So, I wrote about this in my blog that now I got to live in this decision that I made. So, I got basically everything that I needed, but then now I'm crashing and burning because I'm not taking medication anymore. Now I got to deal with every emotion. I got to deal with every incident. It's like history repeating itself, but then I don't have anything to numb me. Now I got to deal with people. I got to go out and stuff like that. And so I made a choice not to go out much. Don't do it. Don't do it if you're by yourself and don't have anybody. That's why I suggest you have at least one person that you can fully trust. It's one person, you know what I'm saying? Or just write about it, but get out. Don't stay locked in, unless you have something that you. Like, I could stay locked in because, and then I got almost caught up being locked in and I have to get out. And so, because when I'm locked in, I'm writing or I'm reading, studying something, and everything that I'm studying is around what I'm dealing with. Or I'm using something, some music, some motivation, and then I'm learning other things. I done learned massage things I can do for myself. I done learned, different things to help me on this journey. And that's what I be doing. But then I love outside, and I think this is the time I started running. Because if it got too much, and then I said, I got to get out, I got to get out, I got to get out. And even when I go flat, sometimes I have the sunlight, I open my window, then I go dark. And so I said, I got to get out. So this is when I started running. And I worked out twice a day because I done got crazy madness because I'm using everything I can use. And I draw back to my fitness because I love working out, because that's how I grew up. We're running on the beach, we're running in the woods, and they have a name for it now. We're working out in the park and all that. But that's how, I loved it. And then when I was in the military, I loved it. And I got some haters. But anyway, so now I'm running. I'm using everything that I can use to help me with what I am passing through, because I made this, choice. I decided to do this, and now I have to be a functioning person among people. I have to live everyday life with this decision that I made, and I want to be able to be normal, what people call normal. But I'm already normal because I'm unique. Hey. So, but I'm using everything that I can. And this is the thing, that's why I suggest everybody. Know yourself is not just about knowing yourself. It's more than just knowing yourself. You got to know everything about you, even about your body. That's when you know yourself. So I'm learning a lot of stuff, and I'm helping myself learn a lot of stuff because I'm reading, I'm listening to things, I'm writing. And like the first time I wrote my first book, and now this time I done got straight into the fitness aspect of everything. So now I want to focus on nutrition and things like that, but I mostly did it for myself. And I went to personal training for myself. No intention in the training anybody. But life be lifing. And all of these things is to help me to be me, just to be me. just to be happy, just to be free, just to understand how I need to move in this situation. And I just want to be happy. I want to be free. I don't want to be, locked down because somebody said this. Really? So I'm doing all of this, and that's what I'm saying. I'm living in my reality of it now. And this is how I'm getting out. I started running. Then I did personal training. And then I focused on nutrition. I'm adding things to my plate that I need to fully function. Some people might need other things. I mean, just know yourself and know what you need to heal yourself, to help yourself, because you know the hurt. Don't nobody know your hurt. And some people ain't gonna understand your hurt, or never understand your hurt, or even try to understand your hurt. But you know your hurt. And so I learned about all my stuff, and that's what the first part of it was. Now I'm in this lane, living in the reality of it. So now now I am going out, but I'm not going out like I used to go out. Nigga D used to go out a lot, 7 days a week if I could. And then Atlanta at the time, when I was there, it was possible every night from Sunday to Sunday. But now I am taking myself basically on dates. Yeah, I'm having lunch by myself. I'm going to dinner by myself. And I would start going to plays by myself. With my friends, we start doing things together. But when I was doing stuff on my own, this is what I was doing. And a nigga done done spoiled herself. I'm messed up. I gotta go to certain places. I gotta do certain things. And then now I'm here in Ghana. Woo! Now I gotta learn new things, new places to go. Because I'm a restaurant person. I love to go to, especially if it got a good ambiance. That's what I was doing. I was finding places that have that warm atmosphere, the right lighting, the right mood, and the good food. And so that's what Nikki started doing, taking herself on dates. And I was feeling good. And I was dressing up. I'm telling you, when I tell you I was using everything, I'm using everything. I started going to happy hour. That was the best thing to do. The happy hour, when you meet people, and I met a lot of people with that. And not necessarily people that I'm hanging with, you know what I'm saying? I see y'all at the next event kind of people. Because I go back into being by myself. And so, and then I just go to the mall. I used to use that too, go to the mall. Not necessarily shop all the time, but I did do a little shopping. But I'll go and just do like I did when me and my friend was teenagers. I just go and sit, just watch people, or just sit there and be reading in the mall. I do it in the mall. I do it in the park. I'm telling you, when Nikki said she was using everything, I'm using everything. Even drives. In Atlanta, traffic will give you nightmares. But then I learned which time to drive and go. I'll go way on this side of town just to be riding to go. And I'm using everything. And then I end up in a relationship. And that madness lasts a long time. But I was still going through, my healing. I'm still dealing with stuff. And then that situation, it escalated the adventurous part of things. And now I done got addicted to something, addicted to other things. It then transitioned to, a situation. But then I controlled it, we controlled it, and but then it became something that Nikki had to escape from. But anyway, so Life be lifing. But on this journey, the best thing that I've learned by living in my reality, it helps you to know you, understand you, learn how to complete you, and you are developing and getting the tools to live life with this mental illness, is what they call it. So keep it moving and keep trying. And I will see you next time, episode 3. I don't forgot the title. Oh, Being Like Water. And I got this from Bruce Lee. And this is something I heard. It's the best thing that ever came across me when I'm going through this and learning about it. And I posted it on my blog. It's an article I didn't write. I just did an introduction about the article. I did not write it. Along this, I was writing. Along this journey, I did a podcast, and a lot of stuff. I life be lifing. And so I took what I seen when Bruce Lee was talking about being like water, and that is the next episode. That's episode number 3, because you're gonna need a lot of things to function, to live, and once you get everything that you need, life becomes easy. So next time, I will see you next time. So just come on back. Bye.